Today, we're doing part 2 of the menu theme, and we're going to start where we ended off, which is going to be end transmission. We're going to go through the killer and the survivor theme. We're going to go through all of the event themes that we didn't do in the last tier list. Get your headphones so we can get this shit started. Number 1 is going to be end transmission survivor menu theme. Okay, let's go. I don't want to come out the gate too hot. But this is sick. I love how slow it is compared to the chase theme. It's a lot more looming and a lot less immediate, a lot less like action. This is specific more to Gabe than it is to Singularity, which that makes the emotion make a lot more sense. That's fucking hard. What if we listen to Singularities before we rate Gabe's and then we rate both? I think it would be a lot easier to put these on the board if we could compare them. It's a lot more impact. It's a lot more intensity. That little bass line with the drums goes crazy. The dun 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 with the drums going with it. That is what I mean by impact. Ugh. This is emotionless. This is get the job done. This is just pure impact, pure intensity. This is a great killer theme. Especially when the instrumental's breathing. Like in between big moments, every machine sound effect just ties it together so well. Almost like, hear me out, the machinery of the Singularity. Whoa. Yeah, that's so good. I love that dun, dun, dun echo in your right ear. That is diabolical. That is just diabolical. I would also say B for Gabe, A for Larity. I would say A for both or B for Larity. None of us disagree that it's a great theme. It's just a matter of preference. I am going to go with my gut here, and I'm going to put Larity A and Gabe B. They're both great themes. I just can't put everything in A tier. Can't spell Gabe without B. Leo, I have bad news. You also can't spell Gabe without A. I have never heard any of these from this point forward. Let's do Ripley's first. This whole theme is in the low end, which I don't think they do a lot. Maybe it's more common for the survivor themes. It's very cinematic too, very movie. I have goosebumps at this, bro. I don't know why. Piano? And there's the loop. Okay, so there's not a lot going on in that theme. It's very bass heavy. It's got like some flutter to it, like some whoa, 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 whoa. Overall, it's just very sound effect focused. It's very environmental. That's not a bad thing. It's just very different from the other themes. Now we do Xenos. I can't tell if that's a splice or if it's just halftime, but the way it's going, boom, 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 boom. Yes, dude. It's like pushing like wind howl. The one that's going wow, the one that's like swelling nonstop. Oh, stop, dude. Dude. The first thing I gotta say, it's obligatory at this point. PTB Xeno, I will miss you forever. Wait for it.
Guys, what did you murdered it?
You had the best chase theme in this entire game. Both of these are fantastic, but the problem here is I don't know. Okay, you said B Ripley, C Xeno. A for both. A Ripley, C Xeno. A Ripley, B Xeno. Guys, I have a slightly different opinion than you, so we're gonna meet in the middle here, okay? I believe Ripley's is B. I think I gotta put them both in B. Xeno's is good, but it doesn't give as much as her for me. Oh, I agree. Yes, we like this? Okay, we go Chucky now. Now remember, I've never seen a Chucky film. I don't know what's on theme here. Huh. It's very suspenseful. My beef here is we already have a music box theme, and it's for the twins. And if we're not looking at theming here, because again, I don't even know the theme. I think Twins does tricks on Chucky's theme. Whoever did the orchestral part ate that shit. Whoever decided to not transform that music box at all should go to Twins theme and listen to that and then come back. Maybe that music box melody has a deeper meaning to the movie. It doesn't even sound good to me. Maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe that has to do with his character. I don't fucking know. But then when you listen to the other music box theme in this game, backflips over Chucky, which is not difficult because he's 1'1". You guys know I have pretty visceral reactions. It doesn't do anything to me. So I'm sorry. Chucky mains out there, if you want me to apologize with tears, I'll do it. Okay, so next is Alan Wake. Very muted. We're halfway through. I could tell you 5 themes this sounds identical to as of right now. I'm hoping the second half does something interesting here. If the air shifting between your ears is the most risk they're gonna take, I don't know if I'm a fan of this. The only form of feedback I can give to this is it's very ambient, but it's also very underwhelming. But we've heard Survivor themes that are underwhelming that handle it better. Empty is another good way to put it. And again, empty can be a good thing when you harness the emptiness of one point to emphasize the fullness of the next point. But this is just empty all the way through. In my opinion, the most generic theme that this game has. Sorry, Alan. Next up, we have the unknown. This is my main, and I have never heard this killer's menu theme. How far can you twist this? First half did more. Second half is just that one sound. But it is unknown, you know, like, what better killer for this sound to be on? We'll listen to the full chapter and then rate both. So now we go to Sables. Ooh, that feels like breathing. What even actually is that? What is that? It sounds like if someone took a hacksaw and just rubbed it across a violin. That's what it sounds like to me. I have big goosebumps right now. I am unknown fanboy number one. I don't love how drawn out the unknown's distortion is. Like, look. %50 of the entire theme is one standalone sound. I don't love that, but it seems like you guys do. I do agree Sables is significantly better. I will happily put... You know what? I think my personal answer here would be Sable B, Unknown C, but you guys are really keen to Sables, so I'll put Sable A, but unfortunately, I am going to put Unknown C. I just don't think 30 seconds out of a minute-long theme is enough. I do like Unknowns more. Cancel me. Cancel me, I don't care. Gotta say, the way they promote this chapter was insane. And that feels more reflected on Sable's theme than the unknown. I agree. And I also think this was the best promoted chapter in Dead by Daylight's history, including Project W, even though that was their most successful chapter. This is going to be Aestri and Baymar. Not that you've seen a single Baymar since he released. Okay, we're doing something. We're doing something. Oh! It's so beautiful! And I love that it's off tempo from the, I'm assuming that's a loop because it's the D&D chapter. I love the way it's offbeat from that, even though they merge together. This is awesome. All I have to say about this is just beautiful music. Theme or not, tier list or not, I think it just sounds fantastic. It's the first one of the night that I'm just like, damn, that's really beautiful. Now we listen to Vecna's before we form an opinion. The drum choice was awesome. Oh my god. Oh my God. I just feel like I lived a whole life. I'm out of breath and I didn't even say anything. This is a menu theme? That's going there. First of all, the only killer I can think of that has a menu theme that memorable is Oni, which Oni was my highest rated the last time we did this. Oh, it's not one melody, one drum, and then some kind of ambience that ties into the character. It's like 7 things going on right now. This is phenomenal. Oh my God. This is a top 3 of all time menu theme. No question. And yet what sucks is that the Survivor theme is good, but it's not this good. They're both fantastic, and they both are on theme. They both take risks, and they both feel unique, which is hard to do in a game with so many menu themes. I agree that it's A. I do agree. I think it's better than Sable's. Being blown away by Vecna's theme. The only time I have ever felt that way towards a theme in this game was the Oni, and I believe they could go neck and neck for the best theme in this entire game. Well, I felt that way until a little later in this video when we found a theme that was even better than Vecna's. Lara Croft. I think the one thing about doing part 2s for this series is we don't get to hear a lot of really shitty ones, because when you've already gotten through the older ones where they didn't have the budget to make such insane music, like all of these are gonna be good, you know? I got goosebumps again! The Survivor themes take a lot more of an emotional approach, like very consistently. It's like Killer appeals to like adrenaline and Survivor appeals to emotion. There's the loop. What the fuck was the second half of that? I loved it, but I've never heard a Survivor theme become that impactful. I couldn't name one Survivor theme that's like that. I am genuinely struggling more with this menu theme tier list than any tier list we've done before, because they're such complex themes. They're not the old ones. It's not one bell and maybe a piano to feel a little scary. Like this, you got to write a dissertation about these, and they're just 1-minute loops. It just feels like the first half is so based in like maybe overcoming something, because that is like very inspirational music. And then you just hit this point where it's like, nah, lock the fuck in. We got to go do some shit. And it is so good. Like, it's like a switch flips. As someone who hasn't played a game with her, you describe her perfectly. Oh my God, thank you. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. To me, this is probably the best Survivor theme in the game. I don't think Survivor themes in this game will ever compare to Killer themes. But if they were ever to compete directly with the Killer's menu themes, it would be Lara Croft. I'll give her an A. Most of you said A anyways. I mean, some of you did say S. It lacks chutzpah. You think this lacks chutzpah? I think Vecna went too hard for Lara to compete. Yeah, I agree. If Vecna just did not exist, Lara would go S. I really do like it, But before I say anything about this, I'm going to go to Dracula's. All right, now we listen to Dracula's. We are 1 second in. Like, did they threaten to fire him or what is with his recent themes? I'm still calling him Michael. I'm sorry. It might be Michelle. Michelle! All I know is I swear rent was due because Vecna's and Dracula's 1 second into their themes is doing more than most of the old themes. The tie-in with the electric guitar in between absolutely riffing on an organ is diabolical.
Hold on, you lost me. I'd like to say something, if that's okay with you. May I please say something? Dead by Daylight does not deserve music this good. I love DBD, 2,000 hours. It is a travesty that this music is in Dead by Daylight. I'm genuinely upset that this is in Dead by Daylight.
This theme should not be confined to a 4v1 asymmetrical horror game.
I personally think Vecna's is the better menu theme. But I do believe that Dracula's music is the better music. It seems like you guys are leaning Dracula. I will always and forever go for majority opinion. So Dracula, top S.
Also, I don't know how, but I never explained. We placed Trevor C. Obviously, the music's fantastic. These are all new themes, so they're all going to be good. But I just felt like there are other better Survivor themes that Trevor didn't belong in the same tier with. Still great music.
Now we are going to shift from menu themes of killers and survivors to menu themes of events, menu themes of seasonal things, and menu themes of shop collabs. So I love this art. It's adorable. That's so good. Okay, so this is a more modern theme than I originally thought. I thought this was a really old bundle. So let's see how DBD handles Christmas themes. I mean, it's fine. I'm not surprised that there's not as much effort put into these themes, but so far it has done nothing to imply the winter season in general. What the? Was that Krampus? Oh my god, Krampus is inside of us right now. Do you hear that? Whatever that sound is, very fun. I'm really not shocked that a secondary theme doesn't have the same attention to detail as the chapter themes do. Krampus, when your palate's done, so where would y'all put that? Where would y'all put that? I don't see this going anywhere high. It hits the horror part, but nothing else. Leo, I think you're thinking exactly what they were thinking when they made it. It's way less about the season. It's way less about the winter vibes in general, and it's more about the horror. And I think they hit that. But I also don't think this is memorable in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to hit it at, I say D, just because the fact that Alan, who was a licensed theme, is worse. That's a good point. I'll put it below Chucky because at least Chucky, like, there was a bit of inspiration. Fire Moon Festival. Wait! Ew, ew, ew. I think this is a phenomenal theme for such a minuscule thing like a cosmetic bundle. I think it is better than half the themes in this game. It, with no question in my mind, clears these two. So I think it would go top C, bottom B. And I don't think it's a C tier theme. Man, for a cosmetic collection, that's ridiculous. You like this? Good? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Greek Legends. Did I just hear the Skull Merchant's drum sample? I can't confirm, but I am 95% sure that that was the drum sample used in Skull Merchant's theme. Hey! If we're going for any kind of Greek anything, then this is not on theme in any way, shape, or form. It feels like it has like an identity crisis. And again, it's a cosmetic collection. It's not a crazy thought that they couldn't really land on a really solid theme. Bottom of C at best. I would fully agree with that. Cozy Break, bottom of D. Greek Legends, bottom of C. Fire Moon, bottom of B. Hopefully, one of these cosmetic bundles will put us bottom of A and we can have a crazy trend going. All right, now Naughty Bear. That's just straight up a fart. What would you rate this? I think it is very surface level. There's not a lot to interpret here. I think it's very bland. It's actually a track from Naughty Bear, Panic in Paradise, the slasher. It's so cool that it uses the original music from the games to show behavior's long history. Props for the lore, and thank you, comment. I'll give you a little likey. I do think it's better than Alan's, because Alan's is quite bad. Next one we're doing, Blood Moon. This just feels like Alan's. Let's compare. Okay, no, Alan's is worse out the gate. But you know what, Rainbow? You've got a point. This feels like if you were to take Alan Wake's theme, put it in a wind tunnel. I will say there's definitely a stillness to Alan's that doesn't exist in the Blood Moon one. I would love this for Hag. What does Hag sound like? Do you really see my point? There's a bit of a similarity, but that actually just put into perspective how bad this one is, because Hags just did tricks on it in 13 seconds. I personally think Cozy Break is better than Blood Moon. The most requested thing on my entire channel across every single tier list I've ever done. We're going to start with the menu theme, and then we'll go Survivor, and then we'll go Killer, because I think the Killer is going to be the best one. I have seen AOT up through season 3. This one has 3 themes. This sounds exactly like when they attacked Titan. That was just a generic theme, not themed to Killer or Survivor. This is themed to Survivor. And there's the loop. I think that was beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to say about it. Yeah, okay, I'm not alone in thinking it's simple. It's very simple. That doesn't make it bad, just very simple. It is the Survivor theme. That's kind of what you expect. Survivor themes are always more simple on average. Now we go to Killer menu theme. This should be the most like one. Now that we've heard a little bit of all of them, the Survivor theme is my personal least favorite. I love it. I love everything about this. To me, this is the superior theme. We're going to listen to menu theme one more time. Slower too. Same vocal sample, same exact guitar. It's just pitched down and slowed. So really, like, these are incredibly similar themes. I like the pitch of the main menu theme more, but I like the actual like execution of everything combined on the Killer menu theme more. And the Survivor menu theme, I'm not gonna lie, was pretty mid. Like, I love that dun, dun, dun in the back with the very clear plucks of the strings. A Killer theme, no question A, for sure. It's not S. I did not have to stop and catch my breath after this theme. It's not S in any way. The main menu theme, it's just a little worse to me. I like the execution of the vocals more on the Killer theme than the main menu theme. They are so similar. The Survivor theme is not great. Those first 10 seconds do wonders for it though. The rest is not great though, to me. Definitely not better than Fire Moon. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page there. But you know what, y'all, when you listen to the menu theme versus Singularity's Killer theme, whatever. We guys, 2 left. Instead of the dome, dun. It's got like a slightly different cadence. I think this is very well themed. Oh. Oh, am I going through a magical forest? I thought we were through all the peak themes, I'm not gonna lie. I just did not expect Alice in Wonderland to whip out their ace like this. There is no other menu theme in this entire game that sounds like this. And it's for a cosmetic collection. Hard stop. Oh, yes! This is what these fucking tier lists are all about. You don't expect Alice to pop out of Wonderland like this. Is it perfect? No, definitely not. Where would you put Miss Alice? I think Miss Alice, definitely high B. Definitely high B. It's pretty close to the killer theme of AOT. I don't think they belong this high, and I don't think Sable belongs this high. I'm going to take Miss Ward, I'm going to move her down. I'm going to take Miss Alice and put her above Miss Ward. And I'm going to take AOT killer theme and put it above Astri and the other guy. Thoughts on this? Do we like this? A or high B, A, high B, A. Okay, good. Guys, we agree on something. Let's fucking high five. This is just for funsies. I didn't know there was one. Okay, coming out the gate hot. Coming out the gate way too hot. Trapper, you cannot have a slutty waist like that. What is this? The drums have not let up for a nanosecond. This entire theme. It's just over and over. Like, why is this 95% drums for Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim? Hell yeah, you get a like. They hired Hag? I guess, bro. She is beating on that drum. If I were to tier list it, and I'm not changing this tier list because all of this will reset, I would put it somewhere in A. Guys, last theme of the night, Haunted by Daylight. One of my favorite key arts in this entire game, by the way. Like, they got Thresh from League of Legends back there. Talk about a crossover. Oh, I like that. That was the whole theme, by the way. That's good. That's really good. But that's also the only thing I like about this theme. Also, that is the You're telling me that's not the intro? It's not bad. I don't hate it. It's just from the incredible themes we've heard tonight, I don't think compares to much. Do you guys think D tier? D. It's one of these two spots. What do you guys think? D or bottom D? Now that we're done actually tier listing and it's just about reorganizing now, I am going to put Laura in honorary S tier. Do I believe she's S tier? No. But do I believe out of all the Survivor themes, she has the best one? Yes, which is why I put her in honorary S tier. We have honorable mentions in F tier for being notably bad, Naughty Bear and Alan Wake. S tier for being notably good,
we have Dracula, Vecna, and Lara Croft. Everything else in the middle is good. Just because something is in D tier does not mean I despise it. It means there are better options.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this incredibly long video, and also, what better way to end it than to send you out on the best theme of the night?
Like, we have an electric guitar with an organ.
For you to not give me closure.